Hello YouTubers, my name is Attila Mate from Blue Sky Photography, and today I would like to talk to you about a decision I made just a few days ago. And I made a few videos about portrait lenses in Fuji system, and I went up to Dublin in camera shop and I tested the 56mm f1.2 and the 90mm f2 lens, both Fuji lenses. They are great portrait lenses and they are not overpriced lenses, because in Dublin in the camera shop these two lenses both are €1,000. Now you can buy both lenses online for €700, €300 cheaper, and brand new. And I think that for €700 it's a very fair price, and it's great lens, and you can see that the image quality is just excellent. You can see on those videos I made about these two lenses, and even I made a video where I compared the two lenses between each other. So obviously there are some specific differences between them, but that's a different story. So why I want to make this video, because I made at the end of the day I made a different decision, and I didn't purchase either of the lenses, but I purchased another one. And what is this lens? Now this might be a little bit strange for you, and if you follow my channel you will see that I'm thinking a lot how to save money and how to do the best, for my gear, which is because I don't like to make compromises on image quality. So I purchased the ZEISS Planar T 85mm f1.4 lens with Nikon mount. Now, why did I do that? Guys, I was thinking a lot, and I wanted the portrait lens for Fuji system, but in the same time I use Nikon system as well, and I wanted a serious portrait lens, a very serious portrait lens. And I took the advice of Ken Wheeler, the angry photographer, because when it's about technical issues I look at his videos a lot, because he's not talking around, he has a lot of knowledge, technical knowledge. And I took his advice and I purchased this lens on Nikon mount. Why? Because this is a completely manual lens, so it's not a cheap lens, because it's 1,077 pounds in England, which means like €1,200, and in US it's $1,300 at the BH Photo Video at the moment. This is the price. But in the same time, this lens is a 1.4 lens, from 1.4 to f16, that's the range. And it's unbelievably good build quality. It's a complete manual lens. It's not autofocus lens, but we are talking about portraits. I like manual focus lenses. I learned manual focus when I learned photography. So for me, it's not an issue to manual focus, and especially with Fuji cameras, focus picking is so good and magnifying, that it's unbelievably easy to focus, so that's not a big issue at all, manual focus. But what is a great advantage though, that if I purchase a Fuji lens, which let's say the 56 at f1.2, if I purchase that lens I can only use on Fuji cameras. But I bought this this ZEISS lens, with Nikon mount. But this lens I can actually adapt to any mirrorless camera in the future. If I buy Sony, if I buy whatever I buy, it's a manual focus lens. I need a $16 adapter, and I can adapt on basically any mirrorless camera. That can be Micro Four Thirds, APS-C size, or even full frame camera. Doesn't matter, because this is a full frame lens. And in the same time, I can use a Nikon. And with Nikon it has also electronic contacts. It will communicate with the camera, and it will allow the aperture. Now what I don't know, if the focus confirmation will work or not, but the lens will arrive, in a few days, because I ordered yesterday, so it will arrive in a few days, and then I will test out and I will make a video about it. But if it will have focus confirmation, if it's even better, I think it will have focus confirmation, but that needs to be confirmed though. So this lens is supposed to be really good. I mean, ZEISS image quality is excellent. I used to use ZEISS lenses with Sony when I was with Sony, and I know that it's unbelievably good. Now this is not the most expensive lineup from ZEISS, because they are the Otus lenses, but they are really expensive, much better even than this one, but they are really expensive. It's like 5,000-6,000 euro or dollar, you know, one lens. But this lens, it's built like a tank. This lens is built for 30 years, you know. So it's what I decided, that I will purchase 3 lenses, 3 ZEISS lenses, all 3 Nikon mount. I will purchase the 25mm f2, the 85mm f1.4, and the 135mm f2. And these 3 lenses I will have in Nikon mount. Now, whenever I want to put on a Nikon camera body, I can use them. Whenever I want to use them on a Fuji body, I can use them. Whenever I want to use them on any other body, I can use them. These will be my basic portrait kit, and I can do it for portraits anytime. Now, if we talk about portraits, you don't need autofocus. The portraits are stationary, you know, they just stay, so you have time. And like I said, if you are not familiar with manual focusing, then all this story is not for you. But if you are familiar with manual focusing, with these lenses, they are specifically created manual focus lenses. They are just brilliant. And it's easy. Focus peaking, magnifying on the mirrorless, you know, even on the Nikon, you know, the D850, the example, you have already focus peaking. So it's really, really easy to focus with these lenses. And like I said, we are talking about portraits, guys, come on. So that's my decision. I decided to do this instead of buying the 56mm. Now, I got this lens second-hand, used, not new. I got it on eBay. I got from England a fella, you know, who wants to sell, and he said that he used only a few times, like 2-3 times, and in the photos the lens looks brilliant, you know, spotless. So it has the boxes, paperwork, everything. So I bought the lens with 800 and 900 euro roughly. So it is spotless. I saved like 300 euro, you know, on the new price, because usually it's like 1,000 to 1,300 euro. So we'll see. I don't know exactly, because like I said, a few days and the lens will arrive, and then I will test it out, and I will test on Nikon camera, I will test on Fuji camera, and I will make some videos about this. I also want to compare this lens with the Samyang lenses. I have Samyang lens, you know, I have the 135 f2, and I plan to sell that lens and to buy the ZEISS Planar 135 f2, because it's good to use the same brand when you shoot in a portrait photo shoot, because the colors of the photos will change if you use different lenses. For example, the ZEISS colors will be different than the Samyang colors, and then when you want to edit, you know, in bulk editing, it's very difficult. So it's great to have, like for portraits, I will have 3 lenses, 25 f2, 85 1.4 and 135 f2, and just use them for portraits. Now again, I want to I buy also a teleconverter, just sorry, not a teleconverter, a speed booster. Just today or tomorrow I will buy that, so I will use also with speed booster on my Fuji cameras, and I will also post some videos about the speed booster, how it performs with the speed booster. So if you want to see that, stay tuned and subscribe to my channel if you didn't until now, and hit the notification button to get notified when I upload another video. Now, I hope that this video was helpful to you guys, and this was my decision. I hope that it was a good decision. Anyway, I decided, and I go further and I don't look back. If you want to add something to this video, feel free and leave a comment down below. If you want to give me some advices, feel free and leave a comment down below. And if you have any question about this lens, you know, I will get in a few days, I will test it out inside out, so I can give you some answers, hopefully. Feel free and leave a comment down below. And other than that, I wish you a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care, guys.